Good morning. James Rule XRP. Welcome to the James Rule Crypto Show. If you haven't followed me on Twitter yet, follow me at Rule XRP. I get crypto news, government news, worldwide news, blockchain news, ecosystems, all of the above out. And I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a crypto teacher from Texas that has a passion about getting information out to the masses in my own unique kind of way, and I love it. And this morning, I said, good morning. It's 5 a.m. Texas time. This is a guy with a Texas Longhorn shirt on. Bevo, the mascot for the University of Texas, Texas Longhorns, is in the back going, what's this crazy guy doing throwing this chair down in front of me? But they got him tied up pretty good. So good morning from Texas. We're going to look at some great things. This episode is sponsored by ELLIPAL. Your keys, your crypto. The ELLIPAL Titan is about the size of a small cell phone. The screen is easy to see, like if you're my age. It is air gapped. It uses QR codes that are your unique QR codes to get to your crypto in the blockchain. The ELLIPAL Titan Mini does the same thing. It's a little smaller. And they have the seed phrase still where you can back up your seed phrases without sharing them. Check it out. ELLIPAL products. Tell them James Rule XRP sent you by. There's a link in the description below. Let's take a look at the numbers on this Saturday morning. Total crypto market cap is right around $1.2 trillion. Bitcoin's at $27,178. Ethereum is over $1,900. XRP is 52.3 cents, baby. We're up 10.7 on the week. Cardano is around 37 cents. Stellar XLM is 9 cents. H-bar is a nickel. VeChain is 2 cents. And all the others. Do your research. I have bookmarked my favorites, my investments on Coin Paprika. And this is a source if you're wanting to break down these ecosystems and learn more about them. You click on XRP right here, and it gives you a breakdown. You can go to the xrpledger.org, and it's going to break down the nuts and bolts of the XRP ledger and show you how XRP is being used as the fuel to make transactions, to make things happen on the XRP ledger. Do your research, baby. That's all it takes. Yesterday, I mentioned that Patrick Mahenry and Glenn Thompson have introduced a bill to provide more clarity between the SEC and the CFTC and blah, 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 and all the above, because right now there's no clarity. Well, Tom Emmer has introduced a Securities Clarity Act with Representative Darren Soto. This bill clarifies the regulatory classification of digital assets and provides market certainty for innovators and clear jurisdictional boundaries for regulators. Well, Jeremy Hogan responded to this, retweeted out Tom Emmer's tweet, and this is dead on. We all love Attorney Jeremy. The Securities Clarity Act, also known as the, get this in quotes, XRP holder protecting, Coinbase and Binance relieving, crypto startup protecting, USA Pro innovation, Hinman speech codifying, stick it to the SEC Act for short. Jeremy Hogan, you knocked it out of the park. We're waiting for regulatory clarity. We're waiting to put all this BS behind us so we can enjoy the fruits of our labor and build on top of these ecosystems and use these currencies and use these technologies. And, you know, developers in the United States not having the fear of building on one of these ecosystems because there's no clarity. Well, you know what? These developers are busting their asses around the world. They're building anyway. They're pretty much sticking the finger to these government agencies because these new technologies are changing the world, are bringing more transparency to different ideas and different organizations. And I think that's why the governments are freaking out, because everything's becoming transparent. Everything is traceable, and they like those pay-tos from the JP Morgans and the Goldman Sachs and blah, blah, blah. And I can get into it and I can keep going, but let's keep going. Check this out. HSBC is a bank with $3 trillion in assets, and they're calling XRP a game changer for distributed ledger technology of the future. Now, HSBC recognizes the potentials of Ripple's distributed ledger technology for cross-border payments. And I'm going to go down here, and I'm not going to read the article, but I'm going to break down the use cases of distributed ledger technology, DLT for short. A sip of community coffee. I apologize if you heard me swallow that. In the report, HSBC shares payments as one of the most compelling use cases of distributed ledger technology. It also shared how Ripple has already managed to achieve instant and low-cost cross-border settlements using the native XRP, sending payments just as fast as you can send a text message or an email. That's the way it works, baby. The internet of value. Hello. Thus, HSBC proposes banks use similar model with the national currencies. Also, 3 other use cases that HSBC shared included, not just payments. Look, banking finance. The traditional methods of syndicating lending, trade finance, and other forms of bank finance heavily rely on paper documents and manual processes. However, the implementation of DLT has the potential to revolutionize the industry by offering a shared record of shipments, ownership, finance, and insurance. One notable example is the We.Trade platform developed by 20 European banks, including HSBC, and is powered by IBM's blockchain technology. How about fund administration? The implementation of distributed ledger that records the creation, redemption, and transfer of fund units has the potential to simplify and streamline fund administration processes. By utilizing this technology, many of the existing complexities associated with cross-border sales processing and transfer agency can be eliminated. Companies such as Calastone and FundSquare are already working in this regard. And finally, customer identification, KYC, baby. If you ever see KYC or AML, it means know your customer, anti-money laundering. A distributed ledger that is adopted by the industry could serve as a centralized platform for maintaining a shared record of beneficial owners. KYC, AML. You know, many of these exchanges and brokers that you purchase your cryptocurrency on, you have to KYC. You have to show them a copy or take a picture of your driver's license front and back, your passport front and back. You know, they just want to make sure that you are who you are. They want to know their customer, who is you. Anti-money laundering. That's what it's all about. Transparency, accountability, and, you know, XRP, the XRP ledger, the Stellar Network, VeChain, Casper, you know, all the above are distributed ledger technologies that are making the world a better place. And a lot of them are for payments. So check this out. I just found this out this morning. And believe it or not, people are starting to pull their money out of the banks. The FDIC, the Federal Deposit Insurance Corp, has stated that almost $500 billion or $472 billion have been withdrawn by U.S. depositors for the first 3 months of 2023. And where are they putting that money? They're not sticking it in their mattress. You know, most of the time you can't pull $10,000 or $50,000 from their bank. So what are they doing? Well, they're floating it into digital assets. They're putting it into Bitcoin, to XRP, to other digital assets because they know it's a lot safer than keeping it in these banks that are going under. People are starting to wake up to cryptocurrency and the banks are panicking, baby. The banks are panicking, baby. Check it out. Ellie Tarrant, Fox Business. We all love her. She is pro-crypto. She's in the XRP army. She's been in many interviews. She was at XRP Las Vegas. Check it out. This came out yesterday. She stated that yesterday the House passed the Equal Opportunity for All Investors Act of 2023, which would allow people to be considered accredited investors if they take and pass an SEC-approved test. This will allow more investors to take part in IPOs like Ripple, regardless of their wealth status. The bill was introduced by U.S. Representative Mike Flood. Next up, the Senate. It has to go through the Senate. But you know what? I love this, and I love this because this community is so educated and so talented. We know so much more than many of people around the world that have not been studying these technologies. And we've invested in so many different things that everyone around the world should have the opportunity to invest in Ripple pre-IPOs, Polysign pre-IPOs, LINQTO, Uphold, Ledger, Copper, whatever. And LINQTO allows you to do that. But right now you have to be an accredited investor. I do have a link below. Yes, if I would not have dove into digital assets several years ago, I would not today, I promise you, I would not be an accredited investor today if I would not have taken that path less traveled a few years ago and went all in on crypto. But I did. And I had faith in my investments, and I researched, and I jumped in those many rabbit holes because you know what? If you're new to crypto, get ready. You're going to be spending hundreds, if not thousands of hours shaking your head, scratching your head, trying to make a decision on which one of these amazing technologies you want to dive into or invest in. But I tell you what, I do have shares of Ripple, the company. I do have a pretty good sized bag of XRP, the cryptocurrency, the digital asset, the decentralized XRP ledger ecosystem. Do your research, people. Have a great weekend. My name is James Rule, XRP. If you like this video, please subscribe, share it with others, and we'll see you on the flip side because I told you so.